Hey Pokemon trainers, in today's video, we're diving into one of the most mysterious and exciting maps in *Pokemonunite the Sky Ruins. This map is like a tactical maze filled with surprises and challenges, perfect for players who enjoy fast-paced action and strategic depth. It's the map we often use to rank up in competitive play. The purple zone represents our team's area, and the orange zone represents the enemy's area. We have 5 scoring zones and a respawn zone. To make things easier to understand, let's refer to the scoring zones as towers. We have the top and bottom Tower 1 South Outer Towers, Tower 2 South Inner Towers, and the main tower in the center. Tower 1 Outer has a scoring capacity of 80 points, and Tower 2 Inner has a capacity of 100 points. The main tower has no limit, so you can score as much as you want. However, you need to destroy the outer tower before you can score on the inner one, and only after that can you score at the main tower. The enemy's side follows the same structure, 5 scoring zones and a respawn zone, just like ours. Now, I bet you're curious about one thing: can you exceed the scoring limit in the towers? Let's say you have only 1 point remaining, and a Pokemon like Phalanx is holding 60 points. The tower's limit can exceed 139 points for Tower 1 and 159 points for Tower 2. In the final 2 minutes, when scoring is double, Tower 1 could reach 199 points and Tower 2,219 points. Of course, this is rare, but it's possible. Now, what happens after we successfully score? Scoring yields 10% of your max HP once per score and grants experience based on the points you've deposited. It doesn't matter how many points you're carrying. Every time you score, you'll recover 10% of your max HP and gain corresponding experience. If you're low on health, you can carry a few points and keep scoring little by little to heal faster. Another thing I'm sure you're wondering: does the number of points you're carrying affect your scoring speed? Absolutely. The more points you're holding, the longer it takes to score. Let's talk about scoring speed. When multiple teammates are in a scoring zone, everyone's speed is boosted. With one teammate, scoring speed increases by 30%. With 2 teammates, it's 35%. With 3 teammates, it's 40%, and with 4 teammates, it's 60%. The speed boost only applies to teammates inside the scoring zone, not outside. So, if your teammate is carrying a lot of energy and you're not, you can stand by to help speed up their scoring without any speed boosts. The scoring time ranges from 0.5 seconds to 6 seconds depending on the amount of energy you're holding. For example, Dodrio can score in 3 quick bursts, making it hard for the enemy to interrupt. If you're holding fewer points, it's almost impossible for the enemy to disrupt Dodrio's score. Be careful not to trigger wild Pokemon, as being attacked will interrupt your scoring. When you add speed boosts, your teammates can further increase your scoring speed. Just like we discussed earlier, you can refer to the calculations for more details. If you use the goal-getter battle item, it doubles your scoring speed, and defeating Rayquaza triples it. If you're worried about interruptions, consider holding the score shield. On September 27th, the goal-getter was optimized, so it's worth considering. There's also a rumor that in 2025, January and February ranked matches may switch to a 500-point system similar to the Chinese server, where tower scores won't overflow. Is that good news or bad news for you? I know you're also curious about the role of our scoring zones, our 5 towers, and the respawn zone. Here's a diagram showing the effects of the towers and respawn area. This is from an old version, but a new update was released just a week ago, which adjusted these stats. The effects now show updated values. The outer towers provide 800 HP shields and restore 200 HP every 1.5 seconds. The inner towers provide 1500 HP shields and restore 500 HP every 1.5 seconds. The main tower provides a 2400 HP shield and restores 800 HP every 1.5 seconds. The respawn zone restores 15% HP every 0.5 seconds, which amounts to about 900 to 2000 HP. After being code and leaving the respawn zone, you'll get a 4.5 second invincibility period during which you can attack the enemy. There's also a barrier preventing enemies from entering the zone. In the last 2 minutes, air currents will appear if the outer and inner towers are destroyed, helping boost your movement speed. There's another situation, scoring zone malfunction, which happens when Regieleki reaches the scoring zone at 7 minutes. During a malfunction, the zone won't provide shields or HP recovery for a short time, and the enemy can score without worrying about the speed penalty. Additionally, a new held item, the Goal Hacker, was released last week. It temporarily enhances the effects of allied scoring zones and weakens enemy zones. Note that weakening a zone isn't the same as malfunction. It won't ignore the scoring speed. The effect lasts for 4 seconds, with a 90-second cooldown. Next, let's talk about the yellow and green berries we often use. What exactly do they do? The yellow citrus berries restore HP, and the green salak berries increase speed. Citrus berries spawn near the outer towers of both teams to per area and respawn every 40 seconds after being picked, providing 1500 HP each, double for Snorlax. After Tower 1 is destroyed, they won't respawn. After the final 2 minutes, they stop spawning even if the tower remains. Salak berries spawn near the Rayquaza in the center area at 9 minutes and respawn every 60 seconds after being picked. They increase speed by about 50% for 3 seconds. We've also got speed zones to consider. Our purple zone speeds up our Pokémon, while the enemy's orange zone slows them down. If a tower is destroyed, the speed boost or reduction disappears. Both effects are around 50%. Our speed zones are their slow zones, and vice versa. Use this trick to turn the tables on your enemies. Ranged Pokémon can lure enemies into our slow zones and take them out. Step into my territory and you're done for. Now, let's take a look at the terrain advantages. After 5 minutes, super jump pads appear, allowing you to choose one of 6 drop points to jump to. Upon landing, you'll knock back nearby enemy Pokémon. And once an inner Tower 2 is destroyed, the gates to the main tower will open, giving easier access. There are also wild area jump pads, but only one player can use them at a time, with a 3 to 4 second cooldown. Finally, we've got walls and bushes. Let's dive into how to use them effectively. Thin walls can be dashed over, while thick walls can't, although some Pokémon can jump over them. Walls can also be used for bouncing attacks, like Snorlax's move, or to block off enemies. And also Mr. Mime and Crustle can be blocked. Inteleon can use walls invisibility, wall absorption, increased critical hit progress. Walls can also be used to escape and to support teammates faster, teleport to another wall to kill remotely, avoid attacks, and reach the dragon battle faster. Some Pokémon can also fly over walls. Bushes are perfect for hiding, ambushing, or teleporting back to base when you're low on HP. Certain Pokémon, like Gudra, can heal in bushes, and Inteleon and Decidueye can snipe from there too. You can even use bushes to hide and sneak in a score when the enemy isn't looking. The red dots show the location of all the bushes. The yellow frame shows that the upper part is slightly smaller, which is suitable for melee Pokémon. The lower yellow frame has a wide field of view, which is suitable for ranged Pokémon. The experience of wild monsters in the bottom lane is more than that in the top lane, and it is upgraded quickly. With the help of those who carry learning devices, you can get more experience. There are many bushes in the top lane, which is suitable for melee Pokémon, defender, and all-rounder. The middle lane is large, suitable for speedster, which can quickly fight in the wild, walk fast, and quickly support teammates. The middle lane can get the most experience. There are fewer bushes in the bottom lane, with a wide field of view. The experience of wild monsters in the bottom lane is more than that in the top lane. It is suitable for ranged Pokémon, attacker and supporter. With the help of those who carry XP share, you can get more experience and upgrade quickly. In the final 2 minutes, the game shifts from day to night, the dragons spawn, some wild Pokémon evolve, and air currents appear. Ultimately, the team with the most points wins, and if the scores are tied, the team that scored first wins. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, remember to like the video and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Your support motivates me to keep creating more content. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next. Thanks again, I'm DB.